Alrighty, so we're here and we're doing the Colossal Titan raid. And as you can see, we're going to be doing it on hard. The only reason I'm doing it on hard is because Extreme requires a lot more CC, and it's just not worth the trouble and effort to get a bunch of random people in, and hopefully they have, the right units or whatever the case may be. So we're just going to be doing it on hard. But I don't really want to call this a guide because it's, just kind of almost like just a regular playthrough or whatever. But yeah, we're going to be playing Titan Raid, and I think it's really cool. I actually really enjoy this. Me and my brother and another friend of mine have been playing it a lot lately just to get a lot of the rewards and stuff like that. But I really like this format. I like the whole competing aspect of it and everything, which I think is really fun. And I don't know. It's just really cool. Obviously, if you want tips, I guess, my first tip would definitely be do not bring Gother into this. I've tried several different teams with Gother on it. And he is just, you'll probably see it this game with Levi on the team. He hates red units. And, I mean, he is a blue unit, so I can see why. But he does not take very kindly to it. Plus, he has a move where he, slams his fist down on the character. That one right there. And it disables buffs. Disables... well, it was a buff disable, but... it makes it to where you can't use Gother's level 2 attack card, so you can't attack seal, and you can't rank up as well. So it really just takes all of Gother's kit and kind of throws it out the window. So your best bet is probably just going to be using the AOT collab units if you have them. I understand that some of you may not have summoned for the characters, or you just don't have them. SR Aaron, the regular one, I think he's a blue unit, but he is still very good against this because I think technically... the Colossal Titan is still an unknown race. So, very good, worth using. I would definitely recommend him if you have him powered up at all. But I know a lot of people are having trouble getting SR pendants and stuff like that. So you may not end up using them on SR Aaron just for the sole fact that you don't have them or don't want to waste them on a character that's kind of just like an event character. But I don't know. SR Aaron's actually pretty good. All of these characters have their own decent use cases and stuff like that. They're not super great over another character or anything like that, but for this special special event, obviously they're good because they do 300%. I think it's 80% extra damage or something like that, and then 300% less damage taken or some variation of that. I'm not sure quite what it is. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So it is a lot of fun, though. I do like this game mode a lot. I was really hoping we were going to get the crab raid at some point so we could kind of practice this sort of game mode to get ready for this Colossal Titan raid. But, I mean, as far as I can tell, it just looks like they're skipping the crab raid completely, which is a little weird. I don't know why they would, cut an entire, fight of content out. But, I mean, I guess it's really up to them. So, yeah. I don't know. But it is really cool. Obviously, sometimes you'll get paired up against people who have way better teams than you, or they just have certain units powered up more than you do. So they're going to end up dominating the leaderboard or whatever, and you don't get nearly as many rewards. But obviously, the difference isn't too crazy. If you host, hosting the battle actually gives you a lot of extra rewards out of it in general. So it's probably worth hosting if you want to. Because you'll see right here, it'll show that I get a host bonus after it calculates all the results and everything like that. But I don't know. It's not that bad. It's pretty easy, in general. It's really not that hard. I mean, you can see all of my units are level 60. So I pulled them up to UR, and I fully awakened all of them. But, I mean, I don't even think you would have to do that, really. As long as you have a decent group of 4... more often than not, you're going to end up breezing through most of this because, everybody's got their team and you're all whittling them down. It might take a little bit longer, but hard difficulty seems to be a pretty, even balance for most people. Normal is just really, kind of too easy almost. Me and my brother can pretty much 2-man normal, and we can't do extreme pretty much at all because the CC requirement is a lot higher. And we just haven't been able to get a halfway decent group together. So, yeah, you can see for the rank reward, because I was first place, I got a pretty decent amount. and then damage reward, and then actually the host bonus doesn't actually give you as much as I thought it did. But I mean, you do get a little bit of extra, so that's kind of nice. And then yeah, you get a lot of these little like posters or whatever it takes to actually do these. You get tons of these things. Like my brother has over 600 of them, so he's been wanting to do a lot of raids lately. But yeah, the exchange shop has actually got some pretty decent stuff in it. I think if I go down here, yeah, there was some SSR pendants that you could get, some various stuff over here. There's good equipment stuff. There's a ton of anvils. I think you get 300 anvils or something like that out of this, which is really nice. So I've been using those a lot. The Awakening Stones were pretty cool. Hammers of Visal are, you know, they're pretty hard to come by as it is, so grabbing those was always kind of a treat. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and grab these Engraving Stones. And other than that, you can get some pretty decent cosmetics and stuff like that for the units if you have them. And then, you know, if you don't, definitely go for the SR Aaron dupe, so that way you can try to get him to 6/6. But yeah, pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. I'm looking forward to hopefully them bringing the crab raid at some point. Because, I mean, even though the summer event is kind of over at this point, maybe they'll give it to us. I don't know. Because, I mean, it is still technically summer. Like, all the way through August, I would presume they could still give it to us, but who knows? I don't know. This is a short video, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys have been doing as far as the Titan raid goes. Let me know what your teams are, because I've been wanting to experiment. I've been trying out different stuff, trying out different characters. Like I tried different, you know, sort of green units that I already have maxed out, like Green King and Jericho and stuff, and they just did not do very well. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching anyway, and I will see you guys in the next video.